depend on me. You can depend on me to keep it real. You'll feel not great.
These people watching it are like, this is so much time removed since this started, and now I'm on the floor.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of HSM Hot Ones. This is season 1, episode 2, and tonight our guest is Nick Dependahl. Now, Nick has been around CCD for a while, and I'm excited to have him on because, well, let me just start. Nick, please describe your tolerance with spicy food.
So I do not like spicy foods. I don't eat spicy foods. Earlier this week, I got a spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's, which is like the easiest thing you could probably
Which is like right around here, kind of.
Exactly, and the next day is just
no good?
No bueno.
No bueno for the next day. So you guys are in for a treat. I'm excited. Let's get this episode on its way. Alright, so our very first win on this episode is none other than Sriracha. Figured we'd start off easy. I'm excited to see what Nick, how you respond pending his tolerance. So Nick, I'm going to ask you a question as soon as we finish this wing, alright? Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Alright, let's dive in. Whole thing.
So good.
Good. I'm very glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Now, Nick, as I mentioned, you've been around CCD for a while. People know you by many things and for many reasons. One of those things being the name Ungi. Would you mind to explain to the people how that name came to be?
Right. It's really not a funny or elaborate story at all. In high school, I had one friend, his name was Zeke, and couldn't tell you where he actually got the name from. But one day, I showed up for class, he started calling me that name, and somehow...
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So a random kid...
Well, he's a friend, he wasn't just rando.
So you were friends with him.
Uh-huh.
But just a random day, he called you Ungi, and to this day, students call you, other leaders call you Ungi.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good to know. Alright, Nick, second wing. Here we had the cayenne pepper, and I remember last time when Robbie and I did this, this was one of the tastier, but more tastier in terms of flavor, subtle in terms of heat, so I think you should be okay with this one. However, I'm kind of nervous. Are you ready?
Yes.
Alright, second wing, let's go. How's the flavor for you?
Off the bat, they're good.
Yeah? That's good. You are now showing that spicy Wendy's chicken sandwich who's boss, which I'm very proud of. Now, you are recently married, correct?
Yes.
How many months?
It'll be 9 next month.
9 next month. First off, congrats.
Thank you.
Second off, what's the biggest lesson you learned so far being married?
Oh my gosh. Biggest lesson I've learned so far is when there is some sort of conflict or something going on in like our household now that we have to talk about it. Like it's not something that
You can't just
I
let it sit.
can just ignore
Can't let it
or she
linger.
can't. Correct.
Okay.
So
That's
for
good.
sure.
Now, do you usually initiate that acknowledgement, or is she the first one to say, hey, let's talk about this?
It depends. For me, when something goes down, I like need to cool off, or like it takes me time to get over whatever it is, and then I'll be like,
But then
okay,
you're able to talk about it.
hey, I'm ready to talk about
Is
it.
she ready to talk in the moment, in the heat of just the frustration of everything?
No.
Or is she similar?
No, she's similar. Yeah. So it
That works
works. Yeah.
That's good. All right, Nick, we are on number 4. This is one of our ghost pepper blends. On a scale of 1 to 10, how tough has this been for you so far?
Honestly, it's been fine.
You're good?
Yeah, I coughed once. in the
Sitting pretty?
beginning, and
And that was on the very first one.
yeah, so
But you've been fine ever since.
I'm good. We're good.
You're good?
Yeah.
It's about to get better. Now, let's take a bite. I'll ask a question. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's dig in.
Okay. Yep. A little more.
Just a little bit. It's there. It's there.
It's definitely there.
It's knocking on the door. Now,
Dude, it's at the door.
it's out the door. Well, next we're gonna barge in. No question about it. Now, as you're thinking about this and the heat and the intensity in your mouth, I want you to think, what is the worst advice you've ever given to a student as a leader?
Oh my gosh. I have one that isn't for a student, but it's funny. I don't know if it's. Nah, that's okay. I'll think of one for a student. You have to give me a second to think about this one.
This is the worst advice you've ever given to any student as a leader.
All I can think of is this heat. I'm trying to think of like certain like students' names.
Think of a trip. Think of a student crying out for help, and you say something that seems good in the moment. Looking back, man, I wish I didn't say that.
My advice is just always so good.
All right, so here we are. We are almost at the halfway. We are at the halfway point. We are going to have some Habanero Rogue Picante from Heartbeat Hot Sauce. I'm a big fan of these guys. I'm gonna have us both eat the wing. How are you feeling?
I've been really good up until that last one. You guys probably don't see what just happened like before this. I'm
sure they'll
feeling
see
it. It's hot.
Yeah.
I'm sweating. My arms are like tingly.
We're halfway through, and you're hanging
And this is
on.
all genuine.
All right, are you ready?
I'm excited. Yeah.
All right, let's dive in.
I'm really nervous. Feels good. Feels good.
All right, so Nick, as a leader, you have to be able to connect with students on such a specific level. You have to meet them where they're at, with what they're going through and what they're thinking. So I would like you to tell me, and tell the world who's watching, what was your biggest insecurity growing up? And I want you to think about it.
Thing is, like, I don't have to. I know that answer.
Really?
My wife knows that answer. Definitely, I was somebody that hit like 2 puberties. They hit like the two like growth highs.
2.
Yeah.
2 puberties.
So like,
I've only been aware of 1 across the entire world, but
so like, I feel like most guys have that first peak moment area as a senior in high school. Like as a senior in high school, junior and senior in high school. Yeah, I just like looked like such a young kid, and like at Riot, I did not look my age, and it took so long for just like my physique, my mental awareness and ability just to act my age. It was just like here's like an intro, Nick, and then like a second time, which happened post high school.
So round 1 happened way after you got your license, senior year high school.
Bro, it took me like 5 times just to get my driver's license. You know that period where if you fail your permit 3 times, they take it away.
After never even having it.
Yeah, like I failed.
Your ability to
I failed that 3 times, so I had to go for my permit again.
All right, so here we are. We are on number 6, the Habanero from Yellowbird, one of my personal favorites. Now we are using Q-tips because we don't want the sauce on our fingers and our eyes, face, so safety first. You ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Yep. This one's heavy. Well,
Tell me about it.
I got a lot of sauce.
That's good. Now while you're eating, I want you to think about your time in youth ministry as a teenager. What was one of the biggest takeaways for you during that time into today?
So many things I could probably say. The friendships.
Okay,
This is hot.
good. That's the point.
Dang. My friendships for sure. The friendships that I made at Riot. There's a good amount of them, and we're all still really, really close. We're a part of each other's big life events. We're in each other's weddings.
That's awesome.
They're like one big family, and we've been friends for so long now, and it's probably one of the most valuable things.
And I assume you'll continue to stay friends for as long as you can see.
Yeah, for sure. I can smell and I haven't even.
We are on the one and only Devon. This is our second to last sauce. And I mean, it's Devon. It is what it is, and
I'm honestly nervous now.
I have no other words. We need to eat it, and then I have a question for you. Okay? We have ambulances on standby. We have paramedics. Anything that you need.
Sure.
Are you ready? Nick, it's been nice knowing you.
Pete, thank you for.
Now, Nick, when you're able to, I need you as fast as you can.
Guys, this is terrible.
As fast as you can, I need you to count down. I need you to count down from 80 backwards as fast as you can.
One.
But backwards.
79. Please you can go.
Are you delaying?
What?
80?
I'm at 50.
80? 80! 80.
This is terrible. I'm honestly upset. My ears hurt.
Oh. 80.
What? I don't know if I can do them.
80.
Oh! I hate this so much.
80, 79, 78, 77.
I need more milk.
76, 75, 74.
No, I need more milk. Robbie, please get ice cream.
Ice? Can you get some ice for the bridge?
Okay. I have backup milk.
No, seriously, this is terrible.
Yeah, I have backup milk. I know, dude. It sucks.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Is it still going?
Yep.
Good.
Ah!
Guys, I'm honestly sad about this.
It's absolutely cool.
When you went,
Nick, it's worth it.
Bobby,
Nick,
the
it's
first
worth it.
time, the
Nick.
first time you went 80, he goes, I'm at 50. Because he wasn't like, his brain was in a whole other universe.
I'm not doing that one, guys.
Hey, Nick, I'm topping it up for you, okay?
Hey, Rob.
Here you go. Milk.
Gosh, two very different reactions here. Pete is really working hard.
Let's say you just threw up. I'm gonna throw up again. The thing is, you want the milk, but you drink the milk and you.
How you doing?
Honestly, that was one of the worst things I've ever done.
How would you describe
Where's the
it?
last one? I'll die. I just threw up so much in that trash can.
All right, Nick. So you are somewhat recovered from that fiasco of Devon, but hey, you're alive. You're still breathing, somewhat. And now we are on to Mad Dog 357. Here, grab a chicken nugget, just a plain one. Now, what I love about this show is that you can stop whenever, you can go to the end. You have resorted to stopping at the bomb. Is this correct?
Yes.
Are you still with us?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I do have a little bit of Mad Dog 357. Just because I'm the host, I'm going to try to, do the whole lineup. So I'm going to take a bite of this. And since it's the last one, let's cheers it. The sauce is facing me, so you're not going to get any on you. Let's cheers it. It's not going to touch you, dude. You're fine. Bad boy. Okay. Cheers it, and then I'm going to ask you a question. Sound good?
Yeah, but I'm not going to eat this because I feel stupid like I'm going to vomit. So I will hold this and eat your chicken nugget.
Honestly, let me have that one because that'll be helpful as
Okay.
soon as I finish this.
Okay.
Thank you. Mad Dog 357. Let's see what you're about.
You okay? How you feeling? I give you credit because I'm out for the count from that last one.
I see Mad Dog 357. I feel it. I feel like, the my voice can come back. You know the little science experiments where you touch the glass ball and like the lightning bolts are shooting everywhere?
Yes.
My mouth is that glass ball.
Is it worse than the last one?
It holds its own, 100%. It holds its own. It's up there, and I'm feeling it. So this is the end. Now I asked you an easy question on the bomb because that was complicated. I asked you to count down from 80. I figured I'd give you a much easier question than that, with a lot less intense heat. Can you, with a clear state of thought, say what Roy G. Biv is?
I have no idea what that is.
Roy G. Biv.
I can.
Have you heard it before?
Yeah, like it's in my head.
What is it?
The acronym, but I.
So you know it's an acronym. You have
Yeah,
no
I
idea
don't
what
remember.
it's for. It is for. It's actually somewhat biblical in terms of God promising this, and this was the sign with Noah and the ark and the rain and the.
I still don't think I'm completely with these. That might be part of it.
The colors of the rainbow.
Yes.
What are they?
The colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, blue, indigo, and violet.
If only you knew Roy G. Biv, right?
Yep.
Here we are. Okay, so Nick, thank you for doing the lineup of Hot Ones HSM style. It's been a great ride, but we don't want to get in just yet. I want you to take a second, and I want you to put yourself in a high schooler's shoes, and I want you to say, what advice would you give to 15, 16-year-old Nick about faith, life, trusting God, short and sweet?
I would probably tell myself that what I'm hearing, what I was hearing at youth group, what my leaders were telling me, what Adam was telling me, and even early on, Matt Silver, is true and it is real. And that this God that they talk about, and Jesus Christ, and just the different characters of the Bible, like it's all real and true. And to just stick with it. And the leaders that were there for me, they actually do care about you, and they actually do care about your faith very deeply. And at least for me, I didn't completely understand that as a high schooler.
Well, I can see how much you understand that now by the role that you play in current student life. So I personally want to thank you for the role you play, the leadership you have, and also, again, enduring the lineup of HSM Hot Ones. Lastly, I want to end by asking, are there any students that you nominate who you think can handle the heat of HSM Hot Ones?
I don't know if he can handle it, but Thomas Delaney is an immediate, I don't think he actually might be able to handle it.
Okay.
I don't think he could handle it, but like to see him react to what
That would be.
I just have to go through is
Absolutely
worth it 100%. And maybe, honestly, it'd be cool to see Connor McMahon.
I called him out last week.
Do
Next
this.
call him out this week. You heard it here
So.
first. All right. Thanks again for joining us on HSM Hot Ones. We'll catch you next time.